Okay, so we all saw the knockout that Ryan Garcia put down on Devin Haney about 2 weeks ago now. We saw from the first round when he came out and he threw that hook, he caught Devin Haney across the jaw and Devin Haney almost went down. I mean, then he just commits to put on a beating to Devin Haney. We saw him being celebrated all over the world. He done met with the president. He was in the ring crying and everybody was celebrating this guy. And I kept on saying, like, why did everybody celebrating this dude? Gervonta Davis put him down to one knee and made him quit. Gervonta Davis is not being celebrated like this and making all the money that this guy is making. And he's not as talented as a lot of these boxers, right? Well, now it's come out that he's on P.E.D.S. And he tested positive the day before the fight and the day of the fight. And now it's all coming out. People are very upset. Like I said, you have people on the Devin Haney side, they voicing their opinions. You have people on the Ryan Garcia side, they saying that it's not a big deal. It's just a whole bunch of foolishness that's going on now in regards to this. But you had, in the nightcap session, Chad Ochocinco and Shannon Sharpe talking about this. And they was voicing their opinion on what they think this thing is going to happen behind all of this. So, you know, the nightcap, they get over 20,000 people to come watch them at night. And a lot of people in the comment section was voicing their opinions. This thing is getting real goofy and real crazy real quick. But let's listen to what Shannon Sharpe and Chad Ochocinco had to say about this, and we'll come right back.
Yes, sir. News for you, bro. Ryan Garcia tested positive for PED. According to multiple reports, Garcia has tested positive for a performance-enhancing drug, Ostarine, related to boxing upset over Devin Haney 10 days ago. Garcia responded on social media to the news as well. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
What's up, everybody? I came on here to address this bull fucking shit claim that I cheated.
Lies.
Yeah. Everybody knows that I don't cheat. What can I say? You know, why didn't they come out with this before, you know, the fight? If they found it before, why would they let me step into the ring as a cheater and then come out with the victory and then they post this, you know? Again, these are people that are trying to attack me for whatever reason, but no weapon against me shall prosper. I never taken a steroid in my life. I don't even know where to get steroids at the end of the day. I barely, you know, take supplements. They're saying it's coming from the ashwagandha. That's fucking retarded. So at the end of the day, big lies.
Man, if they don't get a Dollar Tree Patrick Mahomes out that video.
Who is that? I
don't know who they were. He looked like Dollar Tree Patrick Mahomes.
Dollar Tree.
Man, I don't know.
Listen, you got to know. You got to know what you're putting in your body, though.
You
got to know what you're putting in your body, you know? And obviously, if you weren't taking anything at all, then it wouldn't come up in the samples at all.
Well, we're going to find out. I think he's going to request a B sample. His B sample be tested.
Or to retest it. Or to retest the sample they already got.
Okay, you get an A, you get a sample. You know how to do Ocho. You got an A sample and a B sample. It's one urine. So they test the A, but they hold on to a B.
Right.
Okay, it comes back positive. Test the B. Because, hey, maybe it was a false positive.
So
false positive, huh? Hold on. Garcia has 10 days to request a B sample be tested. A sample is also screened positive for nandrolone testosterone. What is it? Wow. He tested positive for another. His A sample also tested positive for another drug, Ocho.
What he did now?
He had 2 drugs in his system. What you mean? What did he do?
So he had my question is this. What fighter has ever tested positive before the fight and actually fought? Has that even actually ever happened?
I don't know.
Because everybody gets caught, they get caught before the fight, and that stops the fight from happening.
Right.
And so this is the very first time that someone was positive but fought. Now, the drugs he's on is to lose weight, but keep
your muscle.
Keep the muscle. Because normally when you lose weight, it starts to cannibalize because you feel weak, you can't live.
It depletes your body.
Because you drop it. Because I think if I'm looking at him, Ocho, he looks like he probably walks around at about 160. Yeah, maybe 165. Now to drop down to 140.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So
And then you're able to rehydrate right before the fight.
Right.
After you weigh in.
So it's not like he gained strength or gained muscle.
But here's the thing. While you're dieting, you keep the muscle strength. So your muscles or your body don't cannibalize itself. Because see, as you start to lose weight, when you lose weight, you start to lose muscle.
Right.
I tell you what, you ever see how people that's stranded, or if they're on a desert island, they're on a raft or something, how they look? You saw Castaway, you see how Tom Hanks look? No muscle tone. That's what happens when you start to diet, because the body starts to waste. It's called wasting.
Okay, so
they give those drugs were made for, a lot of times these drugs are made for AIDS patients. Because as they start to lose weight, you want them to keep some level of muscularity. So technically, right? The cheat is to have someone who's stronger than you lose 20-something pounds. That's the real cheat here, right? Well, because here's the thing.
Oh, I'm like, well, this is how much I weigh. You got to get on down here, lose all your muscle to fight me. Obviously, that's a really big disadvantage to you.
Yes. Well, here's the thing. If you want, but see, he doesn't really want to fight in that 154 because that's them dogs.
Nah.
But Chad Ochocinco and Shannon aren't the only ones having an opinion about this. Y'all know that Mase and Cameon also had to jump in, right? And y'all know how they get down. But their main concern was about the gambling. There was millions of dollars being bet. And this guy bet on himself. He said that he bet on himself and he won like $5 million or something like that, betting on himself. But now it's found out that he took a drug. So will there be lawsuits now levied against this man? Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that's going to come out with this, because people, people got answers that got questions. There's questions now that people gonna want. This thing is gonna get real crazy, real goofy, real quick, man. But let's listen to what Cameon and Mase had to say about the situation, and then I'll come back.
Into it, Ryan Garcia tested positive for a banned performance-enhancing drug the day before and the day of his fight against Devin Haney. Ryan claims he's never been a cheater. He said, "I've never taken a steroid. I don't even know where to get steroids." So does this change things for you?
Wait. He tested positive the day before the fight?
And the day of.
And the day of. I told y'all he was moving funny. I did say that. I said, I don't know what he was on, but he's on, something. He was just too jittery and too just too everything. And I think this is perfect for Bill Haney. Bill, if you're watching this, you got to come up to the show. You got to clear your name because they've been talking crazy. But what happens if you get knocked out, but the nigga was on steroids? Where does that put the fighters? Does he take this loss off his record? Like, where does this put him? Because it doesn't erase the internet. The internet still think you got Paul's manhandled, right? But man, this is crazy. I guess this is what Floyd was talking about all these years, Killer, when he said he won Olympic-style testing, because niggas be playing with your health. Paul is out there fighting and niggas be juiced up, man. This is crazy. This is good news for Devin, though. Great news for Devin. As long as they take the loss off his record.
That's what I was about to ask you. Do you take the loss off?
Yeah, you got to take the loss off. It like you were saying earlier before we got to this point, it reminded me of Cotto and Margarito, where niggas just pause, hitting dumb hard, and you find out this nigga got cement in his gloves. It's like,
it's a fact.
Yo, but in this case, I don't know if he fights him again. But you say he got to fight him again.
I wouldn't say you have to. When we was talking about before the show started, we was talking about how Cotto went back and fought him again.
Yeah.
To prove, to me, it was more about Cotto's
his ego.
His ego. Like, I know a nigga ain't.
I know a nigga ain't make me take a knee.
Yeah, because he like, I knew something wasn't right. Yeah. I ain't one of them niggas. Yeah. I ain't take a knee ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was more about Cotto proving to himself that I knew this nigga can't beat me. I don't know if Devin wants that same fight, because you made a great point. Now I can't trust you.
Yeah, this nigga get coked up again, and it's gonna be real bad. It's gonna be real bad because now he ain't got nothing to lose.
Yeah, because now what happens is, and then you might be suspended 2-3 years. I don't know what the suspension is. If you do it again, and the same result happens, and then we waiting for a drug test 3 weeks, 3 weeks later, you're like, tested again positive. Now it's like, bro, you got to get out the sport because you just don't care. Now, mind you, murder, I don't know what the fine will be. I don't know how this works inside the boxing commission, or so to speak, if I'm using the wrong terms. But this man still made $50 million, or he said self-proclaimed $50 million, but you made millions of dollars.
Yeah.
How does that work?
And how does it work with the betting?
Right.
For the people who betted and made that money. And
that's an even better question.
That's a great question. How much money do I get back if you already won 10, 12 million, 15 million betting on yourself? Right. Do you have to pay that money back if we find out you cheated?
That's wild. That's wild. That's crazy.
That is nuts. And I'm just thinking about how Bill gotta feel right now.
Bill probably feel vindicated.
Yeah. Bill feel like he Drake right now. All these niggas ganging up.
Yeah. Bill probably feel vindicated because at the end of the
let's go, Bill.
Yeah, because you gotta realize at the end of the day, Bill is like, I knew niggas wasn't fucking with us on regular time. And I love Bill because even Bill with the loss, he gonna talk, but oh my God, right now.
Yeah, Bill said I invited the nigga to a murder.
Yeah. well, maybe that was the problem, Mase. I invited him to a homicide. And he took it the wrong way. Maybe that's what happened.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I didn't look at that point till you just mentioned it. The gambling I don't even know how, it's too late, but I would be knocking on somebody's door.
Yeah, they definitely got to vindicate the win. I don't know if it's a non-contest or move. They definitely got to move the one off of Devin's record. And with Ryan, this is it just put a damper on everything that he did, you know, because now it's not you that did it. You was actually illegally in the ring.
He was on that He-Man.
Yeah, he was on that. he was on that Tikal.
Word, I think it was like,
you know, when niggas used to be dusted back in the hood, you knock that nigga out, he get right up.
Sometimes they don't fall, they just talk to you. I remember it was a dust head. He was acting crazy, and niggas jumped him, and he's like, "Why y'all hitting me?"
I'll say this in closing, right? A lot of people saying that it's not a big deal because even if he the P.E.D.s doesn't make him quicker, or they saying like his punch, he still had the punch that, you know, he still had the left hook that he hit Devin Haney with, and Devin Haney should have got out the way of the punch. But those P.E.D.s enhances everything. It enhances your vision, coordination, your consciousness, everything. It boosts your testosterone levels. It has you moving on a whole different vibe, and it has you a lot stronger, a lot more powerful. So when you do connect, those, man, listen, you have an advantage. That's why it's called P.E.D.s. That's why they're illegal. That's why they're illegal for a reason. So I thought that the guy was on something, man, and when all this stuff came out, I was hoping that it wasn't true. I was hoping that man, it's a sad thing. It's a sad thing for boxing. You know, boxing is a very dangerous sport. Devin Haney could have been hurt real bad. People die in the ring, man. Bill Haney was getting all kinds of criticism, but I'm very interested to see if this comes out that he was actually, like, when everything is set in stone and it comes out that if he was actually on these P.E.D.s. I'm interested to see what a lot of people going to have to say now. I mean, where everybody was destroying Bill Haney and really getting at Bill Haney, but now we finding out that allegedly that Garcia may have been a cheater, may have gotten to the ring. Because you already know he had to take that drug that make him lose this weight to come all the way down. But then you rehydrate back up where you already had a physical advantage on Devin Haney. Now we find out that you was on a drug. Man, this thing can get ugly real quick, man. But I'm going to cut this video short. Hey, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to Street Media TV. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.